Let's get into it. Love and Marriage, episode 3. This is season 8. Let's get into it. So this is called New Beefcakes on the Block. I believe now, since I was going through my notes, I guess this is because of Ken and Trish. This just seems like something Carlos King made up. It's just cringy, but we're going to just go along with it. Episode 3, New Beefcakes on the Block. Okay, so we started this episode with Melody and Nell. They are playing pickleball. Nell looks great. Nell and Melody looks great. Their body looks good. Nell, for her age, she looks like like she keeps herself up, and Nell looks great. Nell is a good time. I would love how Nell call herself the spicy auntie. Like, I get that vibes from Nell. It's like, I would personally hang out with Nell. She just seems like a good time. Yeah, she may be mama age or grandma age, but ultimately I feel like Nell is a good person. I think she's a good addition to the cast, and I like Nell. Now, I think I have heard a YouTuber say something about Nell hair. I'm not crazy about Nell hair, but it does look like it's getting better. It looked like she had like a piece up here in the ponytail, a piece down here in the ponytail. I'm just like, Nell, what you got going on? But it was great. Nell looks great. Nell and her husband, Mr. Fletcher, looks amazing. I seen that Nell was. Let's rewind it back. So Melody ends up asking Nell why she couldn't make it to the event that Carlos and Melody had in Huntsville, and Nell said that the tickets got sold out fast. Melody, nobody wants to deal with that shit that your fan base brings. Nobody genuinely, and I feel like that's just genuinely how it is. Nobody is jumping to be there. Like, yes, they want to support you, but at the same time, your fans are a lot, and it's a lot to deal with for a person to deal with. So it's just like, ain't nobody jumping at that. Like, and I don't understand why Melody, it's like she wants them to be abused by her fan base. And I will explain that later on with my response to how Mel was coming at Tisha and Kimmy about not being there. Like, girl, they don't like nobody but you. So why would we want to be there? Like, no. I said Mel is always calling others out about their friendship with her. It's always them. What kind of friend are you, Mel? Are you a good friend? Do you be answering the phone? Do you be coming to everybody events? Like, I don't think so. And it's just like, what kind of friend are you? Because you always, it's like anytime you're talking to a female, it's always, why you didn't do this for me, or why you didn't show up for me, or why you didn't answer me, and you wasn't in my like, what about you, Melody? Like, what kind of friend are you? Like I said, Nell looks really good. They discussed the situation with her stepdaughter. I did listen to the interview with Nell's stepdaughter Lexi. I didn't watch last season, but I did see a clip. After looking at the interview, it made me go back and look at the clip from the dinner table when they was all sitting down. I did hear what Lexi have to say with her mom. Her and her mom came out. It does little bit. Gives like a bitter mama turned into a bitter daughter kind of relationship, and you have that relationship a lot. Unfortunately, it's a lot of relationships where it be like it trickles down to the child off the mama being bitter, and that's kind of the vibes that I got from that. Not saying that the girl was lying, and not saying that everything was a lie, but I kind of got the vibes from Lexi and her mom. Not saying that Chris Fletcher, because I feel like Chris and Martell is one of the same. I feel like Martell has seen men in his life. They got away with cheating, with having a side piece, with having someone on the side. They wife finding out about it, and they're still being able to keep their marriage, keep their foundation, stay in the house, because they wasn't on TV and they wasn't exposed. So Martell felt like he's seen men do that, and he was just following the lead of men. And I'm saying all that to say that I believe that Chris Fletcher is no innocent man, and he probably does have skeletons in his past like everybody else. But I don't know. they just gave me. I don't know how I felt about that situation, but it's just bad. And she did seem like she was the outcast, like the black sheep in the family from the scene that I seen. Um, of the episode, that it was a quick snippet. If y'all remember what I'm saying, it's like the dinner table where all the kids was together. Nell had her kids, Lexi had. That's what happened. Lexi's story wasn't 1 plus 1 wasn't equaling 2. Like what the stage of events in Lexi's life and her relationship with her dad and what we seen on the show, it wasn't all making sense. And I don't know too much information to like indulge too much on the situation, but from what I seen, it was just like, everybody got their side to it. So Mel said that she understands that from a personal level. If nobody else do, she does, which we do know Mel understands that. So Mel, that was the best person to talk to. But again, like Melody is gonna make you remember. Like you had to call, vent to me, cry to me. Like, girl, okay, Melody, like you like okay. So who is I said who is the new lady Trish. I later found out that her name is Trish. Not feeling Trish. I understand that this is her first episode. I understand that you give people a chance, but it's not giving for Trish with me. I didn't like nothing about Trish. I'm so sorry, y'all. I did not like nothing about Trish. Like, she's just dull, and it's just like the personality. It's not even about the looks. It's halfway about the looks, but it's not even about that. Like, it's just like, like I would have rather. I hate to say it, Ariane. I would have took Ariane before I took Trish to stir up some mess. Honestly, I would have, cause she just like she just gets boring. Like you pondering this whole episode on if you should be friends with Tisha or not. Like, girl, bye. Like, did she strike one? Like, strike one. So I said, if this lady is a trainer, why we didn't show off her pictures as a trainer? Like, I did go to her Instagram. She had 2 Instagrams. I did see her body, but it's just like, okay, trainer. Like everybody else. Like, what makes it so special? Like, they should. I just wasn't feeling it. I just wasn't feeling it. I said, so why they didn't show her body? Like, Storm was like, oh, she looked good. Did I miss it? Like, they didn't show her body. Like, how are we supposed to know? Yes, she has a nice workout body or whatever, but what's interesting, that's what I said. What's interesting? What does she bring to the table? Like, what should we be intrigued with her by? They be putting anyone on these shows. I said, I'm sorry, y'all. I just felt that way. I know it's a lot of juicy tea with this mister. When Stormy started explaining her ex-husband, you can tell Trish don't want to tap on her ex-husband too much, but you can just tell it's a lot of tea with that Mr. Man, her ex-husband. They asked her what happened, like, and then she just talked about he just left. It's more to that story, y'all. If y'all don't see that, it's more to that story. And I was like, give us more. Like, it's probably juicy tea with that man. And I guess you don't spill all your tea in the beginning, but you're not interested in the beginning. Like, first impression is everything. And the first impression of Trish on our TV screen, it was giving nothing. But that's just my opinion. So I was just like, girl, all right. He just left. Okay, all right. Courtney is funny. I like Courtney and Stormy. They were interesting on this episode. They were shopping. They went shopping for the classic car. They both look great. They both dress nice. Even just down dressing, I just like Courtney and Stormy. So I can't wait to go, classic car shopping with my man. I said, because my man is really into old school cars as well. So I thought that was a good scene. They looking at the old school cars. It was cute. It was real cute little scene. But as they do be going, like, it kind of be seeming unnatural. Like, it kind of be seeming like scripted. Like, when they in a car, okay, Courtney, this is what we're gonna say, this is what we're gonna talk about. We're gonna talk about the you get in the car and then we're gonna talk. It just seems like they rehearsed this before they got there. And it's just like, just do it. Like, y'all already cool. Like, just be yourselves. Like, that's just how I feel about it. I did say I would want more backstory because Stormy did point out that Trish went to high school with Courtney. So is Courtney from Alabama? I think so. I think Stormy is from Mississippi and Courtney is from Alabama. Maybe somebody can clear that up in the comments for me, but I think so. I think Courtney, because she did say Trish went to high school with him, and she said that Courtney. And I know she's from Mississippi. I know she's from Mississippi, so I was always. But she did say that she did Trish hair. She said that Trish would go to the gym like 3 times a day. She would say she'd go into the gym, she'd come get her hair done, she'd be coming from the gym, blah, 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 blah. So she did say that. Yeah. Yeah, and then Stormy brought up the idea. She was just like, maybe we should do a double date with Trish and Ken. She was just so happy that it's just another couple that they can always hang. And we always love that as couples. We always love a good couple to, hang with. I see that in people. And I'm just the same way. Like, it's just so much fun just to have another couple to just like hang with. So I get it. Yeah. So Storm was like, yeah, maybe we could go to the gym. Courtney was like, I'm not going to no gym with them. I wouldn't either, Courtney. I wouldn't either. I'm not going to that. I'm not going to the gym with the people. The people look like, yeah, they be in the gym 3. Yeah, y'all can have it. I'm not going to say it, but somebody I know, they go to the gym a lot. And I go to the gym, but you go to the gym way more than I go to the gym. Like, you be in there 3 times a day. And this person, it was like a thing where you can come to their gym for a week and it's other stuff, but come to their gym for a week with them, like a +1. And I'm just like, I see that offer. They wasn't offering me directly, but it was just announced like, hey, I can bring somebody, anybody want to volunteer? And long story short, I'm just looking at that thing like, no, because you work out different than I work out, but I have to pace myself. Okay. You work out on a different baby scale. Like, no, baby, no. Like, no, we're not doing it. I like to work out at my pace, and when I get to that point, I hope to get to that point where you at, but not even that. Everybody got their own goals, their own body goals. And yeah, baby, I'm not even finna set. I was with Courtney, not even finna set, but we can play spades. And Courtney and Stormy also said that that's how they met, playing spades. So I would like to know more of the backstory between it's like we piecing stuff together. Like, how did y'all meet? Did Courtney introduce y'all from a friend like from high school? Like, you saying that she used to do her hair and Courtney went to high school with her and then y'all met playing cards. Like, it's like piecing stuff. Like, well, tell us the story. Like, tell us more. Like, Mister, but you don't know him like that. Like, okay, what kind of relationship do y'all have? Like, is this your genuine friend? Like, are you just bringing her on the show? Like, I guess it's just the first time we introduced her, but it's just like the producer can do a better job telling the story. Like, we shouldn't have to piece. So is Courtney from Alabama? Like, did Courtney know Trish before Stormy? Like, it never made sense. Like, did she start doing her hair? How long was that? Like, if y'all gonna tell the story, make the story go. Like, this is my opinion. And then when Stormy started talking about Mr., I said, Mr. probably got... I'm jumping ahead of myself. So we finally get introduced to Trish. And I'm referring back to myself how Stormy was saying how Mr. is and how Mr. acts or whatever. So I said Mr. is probably the one that got the money. Because I'm like, this big ass house and y'all trainers. What else y'all do? Y'all just ain't trainers with this big ass house. You can be that amongst other things. But what's the other things? Like, tell us. Like, do you invest? Like, do you do real estate as the side? I just hate when people come on these reality TV shows. I'm sorry, y'all. I got ice. But I hate when people come on these reality TV shows and they just be like, oh yeah, I'm a trainer. And then we see you in this big ass house, like, okay, it gotta be more to the story. I feel like Mr. is the one with the money. Watch what I tell y'all. Watch what I tell y'all. So, we're finally introduced to Trish and Ken. Oh, we went through all that already. No, we didn't. Yes, we did. No, we didn't. Whatever. Y'all both trainers with this big ass house. I said it's Courtney from Huntsville. I already said that they need to do a better job with rolling out the story. And Trish even said that Stormy was in her wedding. I mean, she was in Stormy's wedding. So it's just like, why are we piecing stuff together? Trish, if you gotta think about being Tisha friend this much, if you gotta go to Stormy, then go to, clearly you and Stormy are good friends. So if you gotta go to Stormy, then go to Ken and like, oh, you know, because I'm a firecracker. I don't play that. Like, if you come to me, you making mess. You making it a thing when it's not even a thing. If I was Tisha and I seen this, I wouldn't even want to be your baby. You gotta think about being my friend that much. Don't be my friend. Don't be my friend. Please do me a favor. Like, girl, like if you gotta do all that to train me, and I'm not even asking you to be my friend, baby. I'm just asking you to train me. Yeah, I don't like Trish. Like I said, if you gotta think about being Tisha friend this much, don't. Like she was really pondering over this. Like I don't know. Like I'm gonna text her back. I'm gonna text her back. I'm not gonna. I'm gonna text her back. Like girl, you is not TV material, and they just be looking and searching and finding stuff to put on this TV screen, and they gonna try to make a connection with. I seen that they're gonna try to make a connection with Trish and Martell later on, but it would have just been better if y'all. It would have really popped it if y'all would have just brought Ariana. Just brought Ariana, whatever. Yep. Melody, if you don't care, like you say, and you let her embarrass herself. They're not living good over there. Let her embarrass herself, baby. Bring on the show. Way to Skyrock. Melody get all that money. Melody still winning in. Let her expose. That's gonna be the. I feel like Melody want revenge by like not putting her on the show, but that'll be the best thing for the show. Let her come up there and embarrass her themselves. Help put a corner suit in that baby pocket. I understand it sounds so bad, but like now it's been years at this point. Like we're tired. We're tired of Melody and Martell arguing. We're tired of like these new people. Yes, Courtney and Stormy, they're cool, but they gonna just be cool. Like they just cool. You can tell Marcel and Tisha not bringing nothing anymore, or Kimmy and Maurice is not bringing nothing anymore. Like it's just like we need something fresh. Y'all trying to bring what's the new girl Sunny and Moses with Destiny back in that drama. Okay, it just looks fake to me. Bring Ariana on the show. Gotta really spice up some things. I said what I said. Kimmy, Tisha, and Melody meet up. Kimmy says her mom has brain cancer. I'm so sorry to hear that. I am super sorry to hear that. I am super sorry, and I hope Kimmy's mom just recovers and is just better. I'm super sorry to hear that, Kimmy. Kimmy, that's what I'm saying. Kimmy, it seems like she has a whole life that she's, and that's probably why Tiffany had to get off the show. Like, they got lives they gotta live. Like, it's just, sometimes it's 8 seasons now. So it's just like, And I feel that energy from Kimmy. Like, she's still gonna bring what she needs to bring, but it's just like Kimmy got other stuff going on. And you can tell. The office still ain't done, Tisha. So the house is not done. The office not done, y'all, in this Airbnb. Like, it just seemed like, okay, all right. Like, the office is not even done yet. But now Tisha thinking about still being a stay-at-home mom. Like, girl, Tisha, girl, bye. Tisha said that, being involved with the girls' school is a lot. Like, it's a lot to do, and that is a full-time. Tisha, go back to being a stay-at-home mama, like you want to do. Just go back and being a stay-at-home mama. Bye. What I did, what I thought was funny, also going back to Ken and Trish for a minute, they were saying who all they would see in the gym, and they was just like, Trish used to train Destiny. That's why she used to see Martell. So why you used to see Martell? Because you trained Destiny. And then she said that Tisha was in there with Destiny, and Marceau be in there, and Martell be in there. So do everybody go to the same gym? Because they're like a small gym that they be showing all the time. Every time they look like the guys is at the gym. Is this the gym that everybody be going to? Is this just only one gym in Huntsville? Like, and they kept saying, like, especially Marceau. I especially see Marceau in the gym. Like, Marceau be in the gym like that? I would think you would say Martell. Like, Marceau be in the gym like that? Oh, okay. It don't look like it. The office still ain't done. That's why I keep saying, like, with Tisha them. Like, what is getting done? The Airbnb? Okay. Tisha said, when she was like, so is it true that, Martell went to jail over some text messages that happened, a while ago? And Melody explained to them, like, it was a while ago. Like I said, that happened. Ariane came out. I didn't know she even shared it with her sister or whatever, but Ariane came out saying she saw it. And then that's why Melody pulled it on their ass. And everybody is understanding. Which I said that's what happened. Which I understand too. Like, y'all not finna play with me. You know what I'm saying? Let Ariane come to the show and embarrass herself. I'll come to the show and embarrass herself. So, yeah, she explains to them and they understand, which they should. And Tisha was just like, that's some fuckboy shit for real. That's some fuckboy shit for real. That's what she said. And then I did laugh also when, going back one more time, y'all. I'm going back to when Stormy was having lunch with Trish, and when Trish was asking Stormy about Tisha, if she should be friends with her, Stormy was explaining why, like, girl, just do it. Like, what are you talking about? Like, just do it or whatever. And she was like, I mean, I did call her husband a beat. Like,
I did call her husband a beat.
Stormy is so funny. She was like, I did call her husband a beat. That was funny. And then Tisha was like, no, for real. That's some football shit for real. You know, Tisha be get down when it concerns a man doing a husband doing a wife wrong, or just some low down shit or whatever between a man and a woman and cheating and shit like that. Tisha don't play that. Y'all ain't peep that. Tisha don't be going for that shit. Tisha be like, that's some shit. Like, and then she felt like that about Sunny and Moses. Like, she was like, that's trifling. Like, Tisha, she be having a smoke for shit like that. Don't be having a smoke for Marceau, but be having a smoke for shit like that. She do. And Melody ass so condescending, talking about, yup, that's right, baby. That's right, baby. Tisha talking about, that's some fuckboy shit. Melody like, that's right, baby.
Like, y'all was 10 plus years with myself. Going on 18 years. We did some stuff.
Yeah.
But that's between us.
Yeah. That's right, baby. Yeah. Tisha like, that's some fuckboy shit. Melody is too much for me, y'all. Oh my god, Melody is so far gone. She is too much for me. Um, and it ends by Melody asking them, why y'all didn't come to the show, and they are trying to be better on one, which I do like that the girls are trying to be better and on one accord and support each other and be there for each other. And Tisha said she wasn't invited, so she's not coming. And they replay how Melody, I forgot all about that, how Melody put Tisha out of her event. Melody, if I was Tisha, I wouldn't come to none else you have. Moving on or not. Girl, please. Girl, please. So Tisha said now that she have to be invited, and yes, rightfully so. Tisha, even if you were invited, Miller can still push you out. But at the same time, it's clear that y'all trying to, build this new relationship and be better. So why would she do that? At that time, y'all wasn't in a good place. At this time, you are. So, Melody, it just seemed like you wanted the girls to be beaten up by your fan base. And that ain't right. Like, they would have abused them on your behalf if they would have came. They would have. Tisha would have got his side eyes. They would have looked at her, talked about her, said crazy things to her if they would have came. You know that. You trying to explain Moses and Sonny situation and saying they only came at them because of, no, that's not true. That is not true. That is not true. If Tisha now Stormy Gangster, Stormy gonna be like, okay, what? She probably had people with her. That's probably why she bought 4 tickets. Stormy probably like, okay, what you gonna say? Yeah, they probably know Stormy on the sheets. But Tisha and Kimmy, like, they not. And it's just like, why would you even want somebody to come up there and be abused by your fan base? Nobody want to deal with that, Melody. Nobody. So I understand I'm not coming. If this was something else, speaking occasionally, okay, cool. But this was a intimate type of thing. Like, they could have been able to touch them if they wanted to. Like, they was already screaming, acting like alley cats. Like, girl, nobody want to come here. And I feel like it would have been different if it was in another city. Like, this is in Huntsville. They really care about you in Huntsville. Like, they really worship the ground you walk on in Huntsville. Your fans in Huntsville. Like, girl, bye. Ain't nobody getting abused by your fans, Melody. Ain't nobody getting abused by your fans. And that's all I gotta say. Until next time, I'll see y'all later. Peace.